All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Sebastian, and I enjoy playing arranger keyboards. So I'd like to share some ways you can start playing, even if you've never learned to play the keyboard. And to show you, I have a very easy to play song here, sung by Elvis in Blue Hawaii, called Can't Help Falling in Love. But let's talk about the keyboards. Specifically, I play a range of keyboards, which means that the keyboard accompanies you as you play the melody, and you can harmonize the accompaniment by playing chords. All right? So chords are played with your left hand, while the melody is played with your right hand. And in arranger mode, the keyboard is split so that the lower half will be used exclusively for chords, while the upper half will be exclusively used for the melody. I play two arrangers. This is the Yamaha PSR 373. That was the very first keyboard I bought when I got back into playing keyboards about 4 years ago. And it's a very nice keyboard. It's a beginner keyboard. It has lots of useful learning features, and including a chord dictionary, which is very nice. And you can record yourself playing, but it's pretty basic. What I really like about it is that it has some really nice voices, and two, it features, or it supports rather, Yamaha's Rec and Share app, which is what I'm using right now to record this video. But we'll talk more about Rec and Share later. This keyboard down here is a Roland Go Keys 5. It's another beginner / intermediate keyboard. I got this about 4 or 5 months ago, and I really like it. It's my favorite keyboard because of the features it has, and again, I'll go into more detail in another video. And then up here I have a Behringer DeepMind 6 synthesizer. I use that to create my own sounds to mix into my playing. Okay, but it's not required. All right, so we're going to play a very easy piece here, Can't Help Falling in Love. The left hand will play the chords, and the right hand will play the melody. I will put a link to this piece in the description below. It's designed for beginners, big notes, and everything is very easy to find. Basic keyboard knowledge. You need to know the note values for each key. And typically we start with a C right here. This is the third C, middle C. And then there are 7 notes, and then they repeat themselves. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. Okay? So C is always going to be the one to the left of the two black note cluster, and followed by D and E, and then F, G, A, B on the 3 black note cluster. All right, and then as far as the chords go, the chords will be labeled. They'll be shown at the top of the piece. So for example, if it says F, that means it's an F major chord. And actually, keyboards make it easy for you. You can select different ways to finger the chords. The easiest one being just touching the note, the first note of the chord. In other words, if it's an F chord, just touching the F, and it will play the F chord. Okay? So let's play this piece together. Left hand doing the chords, right hand doing the melody. I basically choose my own rhythm, I choose my own voices, and this is the fun part about playing an arranger. You can really vary it in terms of how you play it. You don't have to play it as the original was played, you can play it with different styles, different accompaniments, different voices, okay? So, let me put my headphones on here. Okay, and then we'll get into arranger mode. And we'll select an introduction here. We're going to use a second voice up here, a flute. Very nice. This is one of Yamaha's most beautiful voices on this keyboard. Okay? All right, here we go. There we go. Can't Help Falling in Love. Played with a style from the Roland collection. And then both a voice from the Roland collection and a secondary voice from the Yamaha. Very nice piece, easy to play, easy to get online. It's not very much to buy it, and it's a great, relaxing piece to play. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing everybody next time.